What a magnificent bridal sedan. It's actually made of pure gold. Is the General's mansion holding a wedding today?
What wedding? They just had one a few days ago. I heard the young mistress fell gravely ill and passed away on the wedding day. Today, it's there.
Young lady returning home.
Fell gravely ill and passed away. Your Shin family sure knows how to sugarcoat things. I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing how the Shin family will react when they see me, someone who's come back from the dead.
The young lady has returned to the mansion. Lower the sedan.
Sister, it was clearly you who said. The General's mansion was already in decline without the young lady. That Shin Ziqian was just a useless fool, and you'd rather die than marry him. So father made me marry him in your place.
You're just a lowly adopted daughter my mother picked up. You don't even remember your own name. Now, I want to marry brother Ziqian. You should kneel and give him back to me. How dare you refuse? And you even say it's bad for your reputation?
What reputation does a lowly maid like you have? My husband belongs to Ruer alone.
If I have to share him, I'd rather return to the Ming family.
Better than having my heart torn out every day.
If it weren't for the sudden downfall of my family, the Duke's mansion, and our entire clan being convicted,
I wouldn't want a useless drunk like you.
Ziqian, you said. Your mother was quite pleased with me.
If it weren't to preserve the marriage alliance with the Duke's mansion, do you think I'd ever look at a poor wretch like you?
Why don't you take a piss and look at yourself?
You're a disfigured, ugly woman. From head to toe, what part of you can compare to our Mingro?
You're barely fit for a peddler or laborer. Consider yourselves lucky.
Tonight, I'll treat her as the bride and give her to you.
I won't marry anymore. Please, let me go. Let go of me. No. No, don't come any closer.
Greetings, young lady.
Mother, why did you pick up a beggar?
Silly girl, the Shin General's mansion you're betrothed to has already fallen. This little beggar is about your age. If you don't want to marry.
I understand what mother means. Who am I? So I'm just a fool. Then from now on, you'll be called Ho.
So I am. Shin Nanny.
She seems dead. Dead is dead. The body is still warm. Go on. Regent, should we take that woman with us?
She's already stopped breathing. Finding AE is urgent. Let's go.
What are you going to do? You dare. Pray that the young mistress returns soon. It's the young mistress. The young mistress is back.
Shinziqian, Mingro. Not only have I returned alive, I am still your Shin family's young mistress. From today onward, I will take control of the Shin family, firmly in my hands. I want the sky above the Shin family to change for me.
Today is the day the Shin family's young mistress returns to the mansion. Congratulations, Regent. Soon, you will see the person you've been thinking about since childhood.
AE, we are finally about to meet again.
Why is it her?
The phoenix tail, flower birthmark.
A woman who was nearly assaulted by Shin family servants. How could she possibly be the Shin family's young mistress?
Let's go take a look.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay. Mother, is the young mistress even coming or not? We have things to do later.
The young mistress has arrived.
This.
The young mistress has returned to the mansion. Come and pay your respects immediately.
In the past, they held the knife, I was the fish on the chopping block. Now, the sky above this general's mansion should change a bit.
Such a young ancestor. She looks
About my age. Isn't she afraid of shortening her lifespan?
But her seniority is high. Even grandmother would have to call her ancestor.
Oh. Young mistress. Welcome back to the mansion.
What kind of thing are you? I'm returning to my own mansion. Do I need your welcome?
Young mistress.
You may not know, but my mother-in-law is gravely ill. She cannot be left alone for a moment. That's why I, your junior, did not come out to greet you.
Kneel.
I gave you some face, and you really have the nerve to put on airs? You're barely 16. Whether you're the real young mistress is still debatable. What right do you have to make my mother kneel to you?
Husband.
Just because of me. I'm your ancestor.
What ancestor? Hiding behind a piece of ragged cloth, pretending to be mysterious. I'm going to tear off your fake skin right now. Let's see if you're human or ghost. You.
The elders have ordered, even if this servant has to sacrifice her life.
She must protect the young mistress.
This veil is the life-saving talisman of your general's manor. If you remove it, the general's manor will face great calamity. If you dare to be the sinner, go ahead and remove it.
All the treasures and properties left by our ancestors are in her hands.
We can't afford to offend her now.
Young mistress, your slap is a heavenly blessing. As the saying goes, punishment is a reward. We juniors
Are happy to accept it.
Then I'll reward you too.
Ah,
Mother!
you.
No matter how high your seniority is, you can't humiliate my mother in public. Like this, can you?
She said my slap was a reward. I kindly rewarded her, yet you call it humiliation. Since you worthless descendants are so disobedient and unfilial, I might as well take the gold and silver and leave the manor to buy another estate.
Mother!
Kneel down and apologize to the young mistress.
Young mistress, Ziqian is young and doesn't understand. I'll discipline him properly later to make amends. The best guest room is ready. No matter how nice it is outside.
It's not as good as home, don't you agree?
I won't stay in the guest room. I want to stay in Chensi courtyard.
That's our bridal chamber.
Ruler.
So you still remember your place? This is the Shen family, not your duke's mansion. This vast general's manor was left to me by the Shen family ancestors. You collateral relatives are just living here by permission. If I ever feel displeased, I can kick you out any time. If you dare act wild in front of me again, I'll make Shen Ziqian divorce you.
Ouch. Young mistress.
Young mistress is absolutely right. Ah, the Duke's mansion has already fallen.
How dare she act so arrogantly here? What kind of aunt bullies a junior for a room? Let me see how shameless you can be. Daring to compete with me, the legitimate daughter of the Duke's mansion, for a room? Oh, since the aunt wants the best room, I'll have someone prepare it right away.
It's him. The man who saved me last night.
Greetings, Your Highness the Regent.
Auntie. He is the regent, Xiao Yunjian.
Second only to the emperor, above all others in court.
It seems Miss Shun's injuries have healed. Did the servants from last night harm you?
Threatening me?
Last night, the servants, could it be? The two men I sent to defile HO? She couldn't possibly be. This shenanigans is really like an old man eating arsenic, tired of living. If she wants to die, fine, but she's dragging the whole mansion down with her. To the grave.
Do you know how to use this, miss? Need me to teach you?
Quick, pawn it and save your mother.
I'll take you to find doctor.
Your Highness, this is Arshan families. Auntie, let us.
Such a grand general's mansion, yet assassins slipped in. This debt, I'll settle with you all later.
The general's mansion is guarded on all sides. How could assassins break in? We're doomed. Everyone knows Xiao Yunjian is ruthless. If we offend him from now on,
Will we ever have peace again? What should we do?
Miss Shen's injury isn't fatal, but the cut is too deep. If not treated properly, it might leave a scar. An unmarried woman with scars, in the future, might struggle to find a husband.
It's all my fault.
Whose carriage is this? It's been following us the whole way.
reporting to the aunt. It's the regent, Xiao Yunjian. The most powerful man in court. Judging by this,
He's heading to our general's mansion. Auntie, should we remind the regent?
To send all the mansion's guards to the inner courtyard. To welcome this aunt of yours?
send all to the inner courtyard? Then there'll be no one guarding.
It's just giving the assassins more opportunities.
I want to take back everything that belongs to the Shen family. Without a powerful backer, how could I?
I don't like owing favors. You saved me. Before the real Shun nanny returns, I'll keep your secret. Last night, as if I never saw you.
The regent thinks I'm afraid of the Shen family. Seeing this face of mine. What I want is something else from the regent.
The last person who dared scheme against me has grass 3 meters tall over their grave.
Then I will become the regent's exception.
So your target was me from the very beginning, wasn't it?
Ruer, when the assassins broke in during the day, did you get a clear look at the young lady's face? I think she looks a lot like that adopted daughter of your Ming household. H.O.
With the regent protecting her, it was impossible to see clearly. If it really is that bitch Ho daring to mess with us.
I'll tear her to pieces.
If you really want to know, why don't you just go see for yourself?
But the regent is still inside. What are you afraid of? Young lady, I've brought you medicine.
My target is the regent's possession, the life-death pill. The flesh-to-bone revival elixir.
Dream on. The revival elixir is my mother's legacy to me. It will only be given to my future bride.
Then what's stopping me from being the regent's bride for one night?
Why does this woman's aura feel so similar to Ai's? Ai, I failed you.
This revival elixir is truly something. The regent keeps it close to his body. If I hadn't stripped you bare, I'd never have gotten it.
Even if you take this elixir and heal the scar on your face, a scheming woman like you could never compare to even a fraction of AE. AE, I've wronged you, getting involved with a woman like this.
The regent thinks I took this revival elixir to heal the scar on my face. I'm taking it to play a grand game with the Shin family.
You're asking for death.
If His Highness the Regent is willing. Go ahead and do it.
Utterly despicable.
Your Highness the Regent. We truly had no idea about you and our young mistress. We disturbed your enjoyment last night. We beg your forgiveness.
Get out.
She's HO. I saw her clearly last night in the room.
HO has returned.
The young mistress is already asleep. How dare you make such a racket here?
You wretched girl.
Are you sure you saw clearly?
I've lived with her day and night for over a decade. Even if she turned to ashes, I'd recognize her. Mother-in-law, she must be here because Zetian abandoned her.
So she holds a grudge against the Shin family and came back for revenge. A lowly adopted daughter dares to play such tricks? Our general's mansion will let her gloat for one day. Tomorrow, I'll gather all the nobles in the city to expose her identity. And make sure she dies without a burial place.
Miss, what would you like? These are our new arrivals. Take a look. See anything you like?
No. I'll take this one.
Let me wrap it for you. Regent King, your subordinate has found out that the golden hairpin you pawned years ago is now in this treasure pavilion.
I's belongings. I must retrieve them for her.
Please take it. What? It's been sold? Do you know that's our regent? Young master's most treasured item?
Who bought it?
Just now, that woman wearing a veil. She said it was something from her childhood.
Hey. Is it you?
Dear sister, you've finally shown your fox tail.
Murdering grandmother, impersonating the young mistress, causing chaos in the general's mansion.
This is why you came back, isn't it? Let's see what excuses you have left.
I'm here to save the Shinjo family. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ziqian, quickly remove her veil. Ho has a scar on her right cheek. Just look at her face.
Then we'll know if she's that bitch. How could this happen? The doctor said this scar will never fade.
Back at the Shin family. To avoid Mingro's wrath, I had to fake disfigurement and forge this scar. Now it's time to reclaim everything you owe me.
She really is the Shin family's young mistress. Shin Ziqian is so harsh on his ancestors. When his father returns, he'll skin him alive.
No matter who she is, today I'll prove her identity as Ho and make her die. So it's really you bitch. A mere adopted daughter of the Duke's mansion. Of unknown origin and utterly lowly, how dare you covet my rightful wife's position? I merely kicked you out of the mansion, never expecting you'd seek revenge. You impersonated our Shin family's young mistress, and even tried to kill my grandmother.
This woman's heart is truly venomous. No wonder the general's mansion refused to let her in back then. How dare she impersonate their young mistress?
When the general returns, he'll surely make her pay 1,000 times over.
Kick me out? Today, in front of this room full of noble elites. Shin Ziqian, do you dare swear a deadly oath? And tell everyone how you kicked me out back then.
No matter what, it's no reason for you to harm the old madam.
Exactly. Move aside.
Shin Ziqian, this is the life-saving divine pill, soul-returning elixir. If this medicine is destroyed, the Shin family will be beyond saving. Do you dare Bear the infamy of killing your own grandmother?
Soul returning elixir? Everyone knows this elixir is the regent's treasure. You think with your lowly status,
You'd actually catch the regent's eye? Mother-in-law Ziqian, believe me, this bowl could never contain the soul-returning elixir.
HO, you think impersonating the young mistress's identity
Lets you stir up trouble in the general's mansion? Women as arrogant as you, who've died by my hand, are countless. I'll cut out your tongue first. See how you'll dare act so insolent before me.
Stop.
Why is it him?
Mother! You mad woman! How dare you hurt my mother? I'll kill you! Our regent, your highness, even if you and this bitch having an affair doesn't mean you should help her. Harm our loyal family, does it?
I'm not helping her. I just can't bear to lose my revival pill.
This is actually the revival pill? I heard. There's only one in the world. This Madame Nan. Old Lady Shin's lifeline. Just now you kept saying you were worried about her. When the general returns, he might divorce you.
It's really the revival pill. Does the regent king really fancy this wench?
The hairpin. So she really is a... This hairpin. Is it yours?
Why is the regent king holding her hand? I don't know.
What's the relationship between the regent king and her?
Regent King, please behave yourself.
Old lady is awake.
You're done for.
Then let's see who's really done for.
Grandmother, this wench impersonated our Shin family ancestor. She's been stirring up trouble in the general's mansion. Grandmother, take a good look. If you say she's a fake, I'll drag her out and execute her by 1,000 cuts immediately.
How dare you? This is indeed our Shin family's ancestor. Really? It's actually true. Your junior, Shinzhou, pays respects to our ancestor. Shinzhou finally sees you again.
Grandmother, have you lost your mind? She's just a fraud.
Shut up. I heard everything you said just now. Knowing my time is short, I mustered all my strength to open my eyes and prove our ancestors' identity.
Grandmother,
The phoenix tail flower on our ancestors' forehead is unique. I absolutely didn't mistake her.
She really is my AE.
Kneel.
Everyone, what follows is our Shin family's private matter. Please leave now. Regent King, your assistance today. Shin Nanny is deeply grateful. I'll visit you another day to express my thanks.
You heartless brat, using me and then tossing me aside.
What's going on here? A discarded woman suddenly becomes our ancestor?
Disrespecting elders? Defying superiors? According to the general's mansion rules, what's the punishment?
Answering our ancestor, 80 military lashes.
Young mistress, although my son is the child of the general, he has been frail since childhood. These 80 lashes
Might just take his life.
Take his life? Then as his mother, you can take 40 lashes for him.
Mother!
Or perhaps you could take them for him.
Young mistress, I'm not really part of the Shin family. So bearing this family punishment is unreasonable, absolutely unreasonable.
Ruer.
No one is willing to help you. It seems even your mother, the concubine, doesn't care much about you. Forget it. I just returned to the manor and don't want to be accused of being unkind as an elder. But if you're willing to parade naked through the streets, I'll spare you 40 lashes. Shinzi-chan, you intend to have the servants tarnish my reputation? Then I'll make sure you taste the bitterness of a ruined reputation too.
You. A real man. How could he strip and parade naked? Strip. Strip off those clothes. And parade through the streets. I've never liked wearing clothes since I was little. Well done.
Did the general's manor not feed you? Put some strength into it.
That revival pill is a life-saving treasure, one of only 2 in the world. The young mistress went through great trouble to find one. But the young master and madam destroyed it. When the general returns,
You must make sure he punishes them severely. I suppose this is just my fate. I'm just worried that after I die, the general's manor will fall into the hands of unscrupulous people, and this century-old legacy will be ruined in an instant.
you're right.
You won't die. Earlier, only half of the Shin family's pill was destroyed. The other half was already hidden away by me. Nanny Zhao. Take this half to your family's matriarch. Dissolve it in water and drink it. It can extend her life by a few years.
13 years ago, the Shinjo family failed to protect the young mistress. Yet now, you're saving me without holding a grudge.
The Shinjo family is deeply ashamed.
Come, stand up first. I'm saving you on one condition, you must do something for me.
Fine, I agree. It's not that I won't help you, but this old bones of mine, I can't take it anymore.
I know, Mother. But I'm the only son of the general's manor. Since I was a child, you and Father have never laid a finger on me. Now that bitch Shinani beat me like this and scarred your face, I will remember this debt. I will remember this.
Young madam.
What brings you here? Zijian is severely injured. I want some red ginseng to nourish him. Since you're here, save me a trip. Go. Get 5 roots of red ginseng for me. Young madam. This red ginseng was given to the young mistress by the elders. There are only 6 roots total. You have quite the nerve. Asking for 5 at once. Who do you think you are?
Daring to speak to me like that? Restrain her.
I am the rightful young madam of the general's manor. I can't even discipline. A mere maid? Since the young mistress can't teach
Her maid properly, I'll teach you myself today. The rules of the general's manor.
Stop. Who gave you permission to touch my people?
She was disrespectful. I merely asked her to fetch some red ginseng. And she made excuses and slighted me. As her master. Don't I have the right to discipline a servant? Young mistress.
That red ginseng was a gift for you from the elders.
You can have the red ginseng. But you heard her. That ginseng was left for me by the elders for medicinal tonics. Since you're so filial, from now on, my medicinal tonics will be prepared personally by you, young madam.
I am the young madam of the general's manor, not your servant. How dare you? Even your mother-in-law and I must serve the young mistress meticulously, let alone you.
What are you standing there for? Go down.
And prepare the young mistress's tonic.
The regent.
Why is he here again?
Young mistress, the regent says he was entrusted by the old general to look after the old matriarch. I heard. The old general intended to come to the manor personally to pay his respects to you. But on the way, the emperor suddenly sent the regent with urgent military reports. So the old general entrusted the regent
to come to the general's manor to oversee affairs.
I see. No wonder when I sent word to the old general, it was Xiao Yunjian who arrived. Is he friend or foe? What is his purpose?
Young mistress, I was just looking for you.
Young mistress, the red ginseng soup is ready.
Please have some, young mistress.
Eat. I said eat. Let's see if you can still swallow when your flesh is torn open.
Let's see if you can still eat then.
This thumb ring is the Regent King's most treasured possession. It was a gift from his first love. Even if you're the most senior in the general's manor.
You're nothing in front of the Regent King.
Since we have a distinguished guest, Sui Yu, let's share the ginseng soup with them.
Shin Nanny, since you're courting death, don't blame me for what happens next.
Greetings, Regent King.
Our young mistress heard of your visit and came especially to see you.
I didn't expect Miss Shan to care so much about me. It seems I'll have to visit the general's manor more often.
Regent King, I've searched every path you took in the general's manor. multiple times, but your thumb ring is nowhere to be found.
What did you say?
The thumb ring the Regent King always carries? Ziqian will order all the servants to search for it.
We've looked everywhere. Could it be?
Stolen by a dishonest servant?
Oh,
Dare to touch my thumb ring. Seems like someone has a death wish.
Young mistress, what's wrong?
I just spat out a grain of sand. Why are you so worked up?
Impossible.
You clearly what?
I clearly washed this red ginseng 3 times. How could there be sand? In the medicinal soup, young mistress?
May I take a look at this bowl of soup?
This agate looks familiar. Where have I seen it before?
My thumb ring. Why is it with you?
No.
Seems someone's crying thief to tarnish the general's manor's reputation. In front of the Regent King. Shenziqian, your wife. Must have never seen anything valuable before.
you wretch! How dare you covet the Regent King's belongings?
They say elders should be kind to the young, but Miss Shun seems to have no kindness for her juniors.
The order to cut off hands came from the Regent King. What does it have to do with me?
Do you think I'm blind? I saw you slip the thumb ring into Ming Ro's sleeve.
Then why did the Regent King help me?
Because I don't owe anyone an explanation for my actions. I'll visit you another day.
Just a few days ago, you were pointing your sword at me. Ever since the day Shenja woke up, you've suddenly changed, as if you're a different person.
There, it doesn't hurt anymore.
Ah, be gentle. Be gentle.
Why are you yelling at me? I'm still injured.
It's all because you're useless. Otherwise, how could I, the daughter of a noble family,
End up in such a state?
Fine, you shrew. It's all because of your own stupidity. You couldn't even hide a ring properly, and now you're reaping what you've sown.
What did you say? Say it again.
How dare you vouch?
Are you hitting me?
Shenziqian, stop right there. You're asking for death.
I was wrong. I won't dare again. No, Grandma, I was wrong. Stop hitting me. Stop. The general has returned victorious. His carriage has reached the city gates.
Your father loves me and Lotus Pink the most. Today, outside the city gates, there will surely be many nobles and royals to welcome him.
I'll dress up to be the most stunning, so your father
Will be dazzled.
Yes, yes, Pink is delicate. Mother, how old are you now?
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Mother, instead of thinking how to please father, you should think about how to explain to him how you knocked over grandmother's life-saving medicine. That wretched nanny will surely seize this chance to exaggerate in front of father. By then, even if you're dressed head to toe in pink, you won't escape father's punishment.
You're right. Let's delay it as long as we can. Today, I'll make sure she doesn't see your father.
Little Grandma, since it's the general's victory day, should we
Go to the city gates to take a look?
I'm just afraid. Someone doesn't want us to go.
Ah, little Grandma, you're here. I've been searching everywhere for you.
Mingro hurt her hand.
So she can't make medicinal food for you today. I've prepared a bowl of bird's nest soup for you, little Grandma. Eat it while it's hot. Later, we'll go welcome the general.
The general hasn't met you yet, so he must be looking forward to it.
You're quite thoughtful, since you're so filial. This bird's nest is yours. Eat it.
Ah, little Grandma, this bird's nest was gifted to you by the elders. If I eat it, mother-in-law will surely punish me.
Young madam, please don't make it difficult for me. If you refuse to eat,
I'll just pour it away. Better to waste a kind gesture than to be accused of gluttony.
Since you've put it that way, if I still refuse to eat, I might be the one accused of mistreating a junior.
I'll have the servants prepare the carriage and come back to fetch you shortly, young madam.
Poison. Do you have a death wish?
Young madam, this is the young master of the Shin family. He's been foolish and erratic since childhood. We apologize for disturbing you, young madam. We beg for your forgiveness, young madam. Why are you so greedy? Have you been eating too much spoiled food? I'll teach you to eat.
You all?
Young madam. This young master is the legitimate son of the late madam. Madam Shen was originally a concubine. She only became the matriarch after the late madam died in childbirth, delivering the young master. The Taoist priest declared the young master inauspicious, so he was sent away to the countryside for over a decade. He was only brought back after the general's great victory. Let's not bring this bad luck upon ourselves.
Still not behaving?
Come here. Who gave you the audacity to treat the Shin families? Legitimate young master like this? Next, are you planning to overthrow the entire general's manor and claim it for yourselves?
Spare us, young madam. We were only following madam's orders. Madam said young Master Chin is a cursed Lone Star, and the harsher we are to him, the brighter the future of our general's manor will be.
Shen Ziqian. So you're the son of a concubine. Perfect timing. I was just thinking of replacing the general's heir. Don't disappoint me.
Thank you, beautiful sister, for helping me. But they're right. I'm a jinx. I killed my mother. Anyone who gets close to me will meet a bad end. Beautiful sister, you should stay away from me.
Now the family hierarchy is all mixed up. You should call me young madam. Do you want to change your fate? Starting today, this is your chance to shake off the curse of being a jinx. Help me hitch the carriage. I need to meet the general at the city gates.
Young madam, madam said you've fallen ill. The last carriage has already been sent to fetch the physician.
This Madam Shin is truly impatient. Can you ride a horse?
Huh? Ride a horse? Me?
Get in the car. It's only been a few days since we parted, and you're already hiding things from me. Keeping a handsome young servant. Look at how frail he is. I could kick him half to death with one foot. Today, we're picking up General Shun at the city gate. All the nobles from the capital will be there. Bringing a beggar along? Aren't you afraid of being laughed at?
I'd better go outside and drive the carriage.
Hey. You sit right here. Thank you, Regent, for giving us a ride. But Regent, why did you appear? Outside our Shin family's gate?
Just passing by.
Someone didn't see Miss Shin at the city gate and got so worried, fearing something might have happened to her. Hitched the carriage and rushed to the general's mansion. Oh dear.
The city gate is just ahead. Since it's just on the way, please, Regent, drop us off here. We can walk the rest of the way.
Jean phone. Stop the carriage.
Whoa.
Shenanny. The wind at the city gate is harsh. Didn't you think to wear an extra layer?
The Regent's care for his subjects is a blessing for our great Chu. You're frail. Don't freeze to death.
Father.
Master, you're finally back. I've missed you so much.
Great! Dad's back. Now we have someone to back us up and deal with that shenanigans. All these years, I've been fighting battles abroad. Thanks to you managing the household and taking care of Mother. You've worked hard. Where's Mother?
General, you don't know. The young mistress has returned. Mother-in-law is taking care of her. So she didn't come out to greet you.
Mother isn't in good health. There are many servants in the mansion. Why must Mother take care of her? Father. Father, you don't know. That shenanigans. Taking advantage of her seniority, she doesn't respect Mother. Or grandmother at all, stirring up the entire general's mansion. Into complete chaos. Nonsense. The young mistress is the most senior in the mansion. How dare you juniors slander her like this? Father is right.
I didn't expect you to be so reasonable.
General, she is the esteemed young lady.
Shen Nanny.
I never expected the esteemed young lady to be so young and beautiful. This is truly a blessing for our Shin family. I heard the reason she went missing back then was due to old Madam Shin's negligence, according to the general's wife. After what she just said, could it be that she's deliberately targeting the old madam? Who would have thought, at such a young age, she could be so vicious? That incident was an accident. Old Madam Shin is elderly and frail. How could she bear to torment her like this? This is all my talkative wife's fault. She doesn't know any better. But, since the words are already out, if you don't offer an explanation, it might be hard to silence the gossiping masses. However, if the esteemed young lady chooses not to explain, that's fine too. I can shut their mouths for them, make sure they never speak another wrong word about the esteemed young lady. You've misunderstood the esteemed young lady. The reason she was late is... Where did this beggar come from? If you dare offend our esteemed young lady, I'll tear you to pieces.
Take a closer look. Who exactly is he?
Ah! My son, Zicheng. It's been over 10 years. You've grown up.
So that dirty little beggar wasn't some servant she kept, but her own junior descendant.
Why did Shenanny bring that bastard here? Father, you've misunderstood the esteemed young lady. She was late because she was saving me back at the mansion. You are the young master of the general's mansion. Who in this mansion would dare bully you, requiring the esteemed young lady to look after you?
General, surely the servants just didn't recognize Chang'er.
And were unaware of his status, hence the disrespect. When I return,
I will severely punish those worthless wretches.
Esteemed young lady, I misunderstood you earlier. I am but a coarse man, lacking in manners. I beg for your forgiveness, esteemed young lady.
Lacking manners? You're utterly foolish. The legitimate son of the Shen family, wandering and suffering for over a decade. Is this how the head of the Shen family manages the Shen household?
Look at Madame Shen and her son and daughter-in-law, dressed in fine clothes. Plump and well-fed. Now look at this young master, in tattered rags. What a black-hearted stepmother. And General Shen too, allowing his second wife to abuse his legitimate son. Esteemed young lady, you've been away from the mansion for over a decade. You probably don't know the situation here well. I'll explain everything to you after I return to the mansion.
Stop right there.
Your Highness, the Regent.
General Shen, the great Chu rules with benevolence and filial piety. You're an unkind father, even with outstanding military achievements. It's hard to gain His Majesty's trust.
The Regent speaks wisely. Foolish woman. I repeatedly told you before I left for battle to take care of everyone in the mansion. Is this how you care for my Shen family descendants?
I'm wronged, my lord. When I first brought Zicheng back,
He had the best food, clothes, and supplies.
today, Zicheng appeared in such tattered clothes. In front of so many people. Someone must have orchestrated this.
To frame me and ruin your reputation, my lord.
If you don't believe me, you can. Go back to the mansion and check Zicheng's room.
For the outfits I prepared for him.
Young mistress, my room wasn't like this originally.
The general always says stepmothers have it hard. What I gave him was all prepared according to the highest standards of the general's mansion.
Now I'm being
Framed by the young mistress and accused of mistreating the heir.
I'd rather dash my head and die to prove my innocence.
What's all this about? Young mistress, is this what you meant by Chang'er being abused in the mansion? I respect your seniority, but how could you deliberately make Chang'er wear rag clothes in front of the regent and the nobles of the capital, spreading lies to slander my wife for mistreating him? Your Highness, the regent, Shenanny, as the young mistress of the Shen family. If I punish her, it would be disrespectful. I beg the regent to punish Shenanny and restore justice to my general's mansion.
Miss Shen, do you have anything to say?
Shen Zicheng is frail and thin, completely unable to fit into such oversized clothes. This garment is soft and luxurious, a rare treasure woven from mulberry silk. On the day I returned to the mansion, I clearly saw Shen Zicheng wearing this very piece. Are you trying to make Shen Zicheng wear Shen Zicheng's hand-me-downs and humiliate him in front of the capital's nobility?
How could this be? I just sent the maid to the tailor's shop to bought the perfect size for Shen Zicheng.
Your Highness, could you give me a ride again?
What do you need my help with now?
The regent is wise. Nothing escapes you. Lady Shen would never easily accept the reputation of abusing the legitimate heir. She's meticulous. She'll return to the manor early to prepare clothes for Shen Zicheng. Brother Jinfeng is fast. I want to ask Brother Jinfeng to sneak into the general's manor and help me swap those clothes for Shen Zicheng's.
If I help you, what's in it for me?
Surely the regent has heard. The Shen ancestors were merchants for generations, leaving vast wealth. All in the treasury. And I happen to have the secret key to the Shen family treasury. I've heard the emperor tasked the regent is willing to cover that expense for the regent.
Taking a woman's money? I'm not so destitute as to sink that low. I'll help you, but you must agree to one condition. I'll tell you the specific condition when I think of it.
General, the servants must have made a mistake.
Mixing up Zicheng and Zicheng's clothes.
You vile woman. How dare you lie? Ching'er is now sallow and emaciated. If you cared for him properly, how could this happen? My family troubles amuse the regent.
The Shen men's taste in wives is indeed a poor inheritance.
The regent speaks truly. This vile woman has, after all, served the general's manor for 10 years. If no merit, there is still hard work. As it's her first offense, a light punishment as a warning.
Who said it's her first offense?
Mother, you're unwell. Why come personally?
If I hadn't come, would you shield this venomous woman? Letting her ruin our Shen family?
Mother! Pinger merely mistreated Ching'er. She's loyal to the general's manor.
Fool. While you were at war, I was gravely ill. The palace physician said my days were numbered. My sister-in-law found a resurrection pill to prolong my life. But it was destroyed by her.
She seeks to cut off my afterlife.
What?
I can prove that it was your Shun family's little ancestor. She came to me for the revival pill, but alas, it was wasted.
She shows no respect to her mother-in-law above and no kindness to her children below. How could you make such a venomous woman your wife? She'll ruin the general's manor sooner or later.
The little ancestor is right. Such a woman doesn't deserve to be the mistress. From today onward, hand over the household seal and account books. You're no longer allowed to manage this household.
General.
All these years, you've been fighting on the battlefield, while I've been caring for your ailing mother with all my heart. You can't treat me like this. Moreover, Mother is getting old, and Mingro hasn't yet learned how to manage the household. Besides me, no one else can take charge of the household affairs. General, think twice.
Who says no one else can manage the household? Where does that leave me?
So, she had me accompany her in that big act today, just to seize control of the household.
The position of household manager rightfully belongs to the little ancestor. The rest of us were merely holding it temporarily. Now, it's time to return the household seal to its rightful owner.
Mother is right. From now on, the household seal and account books shall be entrusted to the little ancestor.
We appreciate your trouble. Why should it be trouble for me to take care of my own things? My father was the first head of the general's manor. This estate and fortune were left to me by him. You're just a branch of the Shin family. To be honest, you're merely staying here as guests.
Gods and Buddhas above, bless me this time. To surely put that little wretch Shin nanny to death.
Ever since Mother gave up the household management, she's been chanting scriptures and praying to Buddha all day in her room. I hope she doesn't develop some illness from keeping it all in.
It's all that wretch Shin Nani's fault.
She must be taking revenge for us plotting against her.
Ziqian, I heard that Shin Nani has been there goes her Shin Zicheng lately. Do you think
She wants Shin Zicheng to inherit the Shin family?
if that happens, we won't get a single penny?
From your father's title or the Shin family's wealth. Don't panic.
I've been in this manor for decades. What kind of little bitch haven't I seen before?
In the end, they all died at my hands.
Shen Nani
Is no exception.
But mother-in-law, you're also locked in this room by her now.
What can you do to her? I have no way to deal with her. But I can find someone who can. Doesn't she want to rely on the Regent King as her backing? The princess has admired the Regent King for so many years.
If she finds out
About Shinani's intentions, she'll make sure Shinani dies without a burial place. Amitba, Amitba.
All these years, Shin's mother has been in charge of the Shin family. The accounts in the mansion actually have so many deficits. No wonder she was so respectful to me when I first returned to the mansion. Seems like she couldn't wait to get her hands on the treasury secret key in my possession.
Little madam,
You finally have some air of the legitimate heir. Recently, have any servants dared to bully you?
no. Thank you, little madam, for standing up for me. Ever since little madam took charge of the household, my food, clothing, and daily necessities have been the best. The servants don't dare to neglect me either. Oh. Look at my memory. When I came earlier, the princess sent a servant to deliver an invitation to little madam. The princess's flower banquet only invites nobles from the capital. She invited you, probably because she already knows you've taken charge of the general's mansion and wants to flatter and win you over.
I doubt it.
Little madam, grandmother heard it's your first time attending the princess's flower banquet. She specifically asked me to accompany you and explain the etiquette, so as not to embarrass the general's mansion.
If the flower banquet invites people like you, what face is there left to lose?
Taipin, bring in the things prepared for little madam.
Bring them in.
Such a beautiful golden crown.
This is our Shin family's heirloom. The princess loves extravagance. If you wear this, little madam,
You'll surely stand out at the flower banquet and win the princess's favor.
The gold is of excellent quality, and the ruby is flawless. Truly a rare treasure. Swayu, put it away.
and these flower cakes. At the flower banquet, noble women will bring their handmade flower cakes for the princess to taste.
Whoever the princess likes is the leader.
This cake is specially made by a craftsman. It tastes unique. If you take it with you, you will be a blockbuster at the 100 Flowers banquet.
Fight for our generals.
You would be so kind.
As the saying goes, if you gain power,
The people in the court have to look up to our generals.
so to help you is to help myself.
The younger generation of the sister-in-law retired from tomorrow's 100 Flowers banquet first.
Don't you forget to bring these.
This sister-in-law is kind, so thoughtful and appropriate.
No wonder you can raise yourself so yellow and emaciated. What a little fool who can get into the treasure cabinet.
What does Sueyu's sister and aunt mean by this?
Said the young master, you stupid, unique, shocking buy.
Sister-in-law, we really want to take it with us tomorrow. These items sent by the young madam are for attending tomorrow's 100 Flowers banquet.
Ask the kitchen to prepare the ingredients again and make another one.
My sister-in-law is not good. My sister-in-law ordered you yesterday. The pastries on the remade 100 Flowers banquet were all shaved by wild cats.
There is still an hour left. It's too late to do it again now.
I have heard that it is taboo to attend this 100 Flowers feast empty-handed. Last year, there was a woman who didn't prepare anything to make Princess Royal angry.
He was chased out of the princess house by a public rod.
That's how they want me to go with the pancakes. Sueyu, take it as they wish.
Are you sure the princess will wear it today? With Shinani, this bitch head. The same golden crown handmaiden's sister. She said it was the princess's feast for the flowers.
The latest style. The man who robbed the princess wore the same gold crown as the princess.
You can rest assured to die. The little lady of the general office is here.
Why is the party starting so late today?
I will punish you for 3 cups today.
I'm here with my little aunt. She's the main character.
Princess Royal's 100 Flowers feast except Princess Royal himself. Who dares to claim himself as the protagonist?
Rao's mission status is so noble and arrogant. I'm afraid it's going to bring disaster to the general's office.
Did you hear that? Who made you talk arrogantly? Just look at the young ones in the Shin family. What a bunch of silly heads. I'm sure I've got everyone laughing.
How can you just hit someone?
I teach the younger generation that she still needs to choose a day. Her mind is not pure. If you want to fight, fight.
The princess arrived.
Shinani, it's time for you to die.
It's quite lively today. Whatever are you all doing gathered here together?
But what's the excitement to see? Your hair accessory. Please spare our family, Your Highness. Who do you think you are? How dare you wear the same hairpin as Her Highness? How could this happen?
The regent has a guest.
Can't you see I'm busy? Tell him to get lost.
Yes, I'll go inform Miss Sueyu right away.
Wait. Let her in.
Understood.
Does your young mistress have a message for me? This is her love token for me. Tell her. I understand her feelings.
You misunderstand, Regent. Our young mistress is attending Her Highness's flower banquet tomorrow.
She heard you're close with the princess and wants you to gift this hairpin to Her Highness.
Why should I help her?
Our young mistress said she feels guilty for failing to deliver your military funds last time. If you're willing, she'd like to cooperate with you.
The entire general's manor will be at your service.
Tell your young mistress. I'm not close with the princess. We have no special relationship. Hey, You should know I'd let you use me. Even without these bargaining chips.
This hairpin is Mingro's most luxurious accessory. She'll definitely wear it to the banquet. Now let's see how you handle this. The princess happily wore his gift in her hair. And you claim there's no special relationship?
Copying my hairstyle, are we?
I didn't know. Your Highness would wear this hairpin today. Are you suggesting that I'm copying you? No, no, no. Must I seek your permission?
For what accessories to wear? The princess detests nothing more than imitation of her style. The young madam is in serious trouble now. Do you know this is my most treasured hairpin? Only my peerless beauty deserves to wear it. Since you lack self-awareness, I'll ruin that pretty face. So you can never imitate me again. I was worried the banquet flowers wouldn't be red enough. But your blood makes a perfect crimson contrast. Consider it your atonement. Everyone, take your seats. Let's not spoil the mood. Wait. You look unfamiliar.
You must be the General's Manor's long-lost young mistress. Miss Shin, correct?
Exactly.
I heard the regent has been visiting the General's Manor frequently to help Miss Shin out of trouble. Since Miss Shin is Yun Jian's friend.
She is my honored guest. Please, take a seat. Shin Nanny, you were lucky just now. You won't get away this time.
For today's 100 Flowers banquet, I have personally prepared 100 Flowers cakes for everyone.
Chun Tiao. Serve them to the ladies.
Oh no, mistress. We prepared the same thing as the princess.
What should we do? Rumor has it that 100 Flowers cake is the regent's favorite treat. So every year at the banquet, the princess makes them herself. The princess is so skilled. Her creations are exquisitely beautiful. Our crude skills are too embarrassing to present. I prepared water chestnut cakes for everyone. Mistress, what should we do?
I wonder what Miss Shin
Has prepared for us today?
My skills are crude. What I've made is not as refined or palatable as yours.
Miss Shin, you hesitate to open your food box. Could it be that what's inside is too shameful to show? Mistress, don't tell me you made the same thing as the princess. 100 Flowers cakes?
No wonder I heard the servants say yesterday that you were searching everywhere for flowers.
You must have been preparing to make the cakes.
How dare you? I have repeatedly decreed. I am the only one allowed to make 100 Flowers cakes at this banquet. Shin Nanny, do you think just because you're the mistress
Of the General's Manor, you can openly defy me and humiliate me?
Please calm your anger, princess. It's all that young madam's fault.
She deliberately sent you those cakes to harm you. Open her food box. If it really is 100 Flowers cake, I will not be lenient. How can this be?
Knowing my poor skills, my pastries were unfit for the banquet. So I took a different approach and made this pot of 100 Flowers wine instead. I didn't expect to be misunderstood as competing with the princess. It seems someone couldn't resist destroying my ingredients, forcing me to bring the cakes Ming-Ro sent to the banquet. But I refused to let them have their way. "13 years ago, I fell from a cliff, lost my memory, and was adopted by the Ming family. They abused me like a servant, but I learned winemaking from the cook.
How could this happen?
Ming-Ro, you openly provoked in front of the Grand Princess, making everyone think that what I brought was the 100 flowers cake. What are your true intentions? Do you want to drag our entire general's manor into this?"
Grand Princess, even if she didn't bring the 100 flowers cake, this 100 flowers banquet is an elegant gathering for admiring flowers and tasting tea. How could she bring such crude homemade wine? Grand Princess, the young madam speaks wisely. Your noble body shouldn't consume such lowly wine, Your Highness. You must punish her severely.
Miss Shin, you've heard it all. You've broken the rules. Even if I wanted to protect you, the other noble ladies wouldn't allow it.
Here's a compromise. If you drink this entire jar of wine you brewed, I'll let this matter drop.
Mercy, Grand Princess.
This amount of wine even a strong man couldn't handle,
Let alone survive drinking it all.
How dare you? A mere maid.
Speak out of turn before the Grand Princess?
You're both servants. If she can't speak, neither can you.
Are you all dead? Seize her immediately.
Grand Princess,
Let go.
Let's see which is stronger, her temper
or the wine she brewed.
No.
Grand Princess, no.
No. Now you're afraid? Too late.
I'm not worried about the young miss, I'm worried about you, Grand Princess.
When the young miss gets angry, she might even dare to strike royalty.
Who dares touch my person? Did they hurt you?
Why is she always so lucky? The regent helps her every time.
These fools aren't worthy to drink your wine.
Yunjian,
Why treasure most, you treat as worthless. In my view, this 100 flowers banquet is just an empty show. Cancel it permanently.
Even if you're the all-powerful regent, you have no right to interfere in my affairs.
Every year, the Grand Princess uses this banquet to embezzle state funds. Must I spell it out more clearly?
For me, he'd even oppose the Grand Princess.
From now on, skip these vulgar gatherings if you don't want to attend.
Xiao Yunjian, you'd really offend me, offend the entire court. For this woman?
Even if I offended the whole world for her, no one would dare object.
This isn't the way to the general's manor. Where are you taking me?
Making me deliver hairpins to another woman? How could you? Shinani, is your heart made of stone? Do you truly not understand my feelings?
Regent, you've dropped your thumb ring.
Do you really not recognize this thing? Take a closer look.
The regent treasures this like his own eyeball. How would I recognize something of yours?
100-flower cake, red agate. The Duke Zhao's manor 13 years ago. That helpless boy trying to save his mother. Have you really forgotten?
May I ask your name, miss? One day, Yin Jian will repay this kindness, even if it means weaving grass into a ring.
13 years ago, you gave me a gold hairpin with a red agate. I couldn't bear to pawn it, so I embedded it in my thumb ring. All these years, I've lived through blood and storms. Countless times, I've been on the brink of death. It's what kept me going. The only belief that kept me holding on. At this point, I fear nothing except one thing. That I might never see you again.
It's you. So, he loves 100-flower cake and treasures this jade thumb ring. All because of me. I didn't know, my thoughtless act back then would stay with you till today.
Thoughtless?
Every head of the Shen family has been known for their charity. Our ancestral teaching even includes uphold justice and help the weak. I was raised to be the family head since childhood. Naturally.
Shenani, you made me your blade. I admit it, at the 100-flower banquet, even if you hadn't since sway you with the hairpin, I could have protected you. Now, I just want to ask you one thing. Do you really not understand my feelings for you? Answer me.
Regent, His Majesty urgently summons you.
Perhaps you should go first.
Let him wait. Answer me.
My mind is in chaos right now. How do you expect me to answer? Should I remember every single person I've ever saved?
I see. Perhaps you don't yet understand what kind of person I am. What I want, I'll fight for, by any means necessary. Even if I have to take it by force. Remember, you owe me a favor.
I remember. Now it's 2. Back then, you helped me save Shen Zicheng. I promised you one condition.
Now, I want you to fulfill your promise and become my princess consort.
Uncle, you finally came. If you hadn't, this imperial palace of mine would have been drowned by Aunt's tears. After all, she is the grand princess of our great Chu. Why did you show her no face in front of the noblewoman?
Is that what she told you?
Didn't you always praise Aunt's 100-flower cakes? Why were you so angry with her today? You two are my only remaining family in this world. Your conflict puts me in a difficult position. How about this? I shall arrange a marriage for you two.
Nonsense.
You share no blood. You are grandmother's son. She is imperial grandfather's daughter. Why not?
After risking my life so many times, how did I end up putting you, this little fool, on the throne? I came here to have you draft the marriage decree, not for the grand princess.
Whoever it is, you, this 1,000-year iron tree, have finally blossomed. But I'm curious. Which family's maiden has caught the eye of you, the regent king?
It's the general's manor.
As far as I know, General Shen has no daughter. Aside from the old madam. And the young lady who just returned. There's only General Shen's daughter-in-law. Don't tell me, uncle, you favor another man's wife? If not that, do you perhaps have other preferences? If it's neither, then who could it be?
It's the young lady of the Shun family. Shenani.
Absolutely not. The Shen young lady is of noble status. General Shen guards our borders with his life. How can you set your sights on their young lady? I promise. I'll draft the decree immediately.
Miss Shen, since you have returned safely to the manor, I shall take my leave.
Wait. Tell the Regent King that Shinani has unfinished business and fears she cannot accept his affection, nor become his princess consort.
Miss Shen, perhaps you don't understand our Regent King. Once the Regent King sets his mind, he never changes, even unto death. He has remembered the kindness of your hairpin for 13 years. Back then, he pawned the hairpin you gave him to hire a midwife, but in the end, he still couldn't save his mother's life.
How could that be?
After his mother died, his elder sister, a palace consort, was also murdered, leaving only a young child. From then on, the regent changed drastically. He risked his life, climbing up relentlessly. He helped his elder sister's son ascend the throne, using iron-fisted methods to eliminate all threats in the court. Outsiders all thought he was cold-blooded and heartless. But only Jin Feng knew that deep in his heart, there was always a soft spot reserved for you. Miss Shen, for these entire 13 years, the regent never gave up searching for you, not even for a moment. As for you, Jin Feng has said too much. Jin Feng takes his leave. Let's go.
What do you mean by this? Are you trying to rebel?
Father-in-law, I have an adopted sister, utterly shameless, named Ho. Back then, she tried to replace me and marry into the Shin family, aiming for a meteoric rise.
What does this have to do with our aunt's identity? Father, this is that vile woman who once harassed me. Ho, the handwriting in these accounts is irrefutable evidence.
Father-in-law, this is a Chu's handwriting from back then. Compare it with the ledger.
It's identical to Shinanyi's handwriting.
Ho, you schemed and plotted, but you never expected all your carefully laid plans, just as you were about to take control of the entire general's mansion, would be ruined by this ledger's handwriting, didn't you? You imposter, how dare you strut around in front of me now? Me?
You're so stupid it shows, and you dare set a trap for me? You're not worthy.
General, this woman Ho is utterly malicious.
She couldn't win Ziqian's favor,
So she impersonated our aunt, throwing our general's mansion into chaos.
Guards, seize this imposter and throw her into the military prison, to be executed by 1,000 cuts. Father, when it comes to the execution, I wish to carry it out myself, to vent the hatred she's caused me these past few days.
Wait.
You're at death's door. What more do you have to say?
I'm the aunt even your mother acknowledged personally. You don't even believe her words?
General, I've already invited a renowned doctor to examine mother-in-law. The doctor said she's gravely ill and sometimes doesn't recognize people.
Which is normal. General, a woman like Ho
Is utterly malicious and wicked. Our general's mansion
absolutely cannot keep her.
Father, mother is right. Rather than locking her up in a dungeon and risking complications, it's better to execute her on the spot.
Xiaoyinjian, this time. Can I wait for you too?
Father, I will take action now to eliminate this scourge. Ah! Your Highness the Regent, this is a family matter of the General's manor. Your repeated interference is hardly appropriate, is it? Regent, don't be fooled by this vile woman. She is not our Shin family's young mistress at all. She is just a discarded wretch I despise.
Seeking death.
Husband.
Who dare step forward? I will shoot their head.
Regent, no matter how high your status is, You cannot humiliate a family of meritorious officials for this woman. You will be reviled and incite public outrage.
She is my consort. Whoever dares harm her harms me. By the decree of the emperor, Shinani of the general's manor, of noble lineage, virtuous and prudent, is hereby betrothed to Regent Xiao Yunjian, to assist in governance and cultivate virtue. So it is decreed. Those who dare disrespect the consort shall be executed without mercy.
Regent, I have fought bloody battles for Great Chu. I only have 2 sons. For my sake, spare this wretched creature.
At the life and death moment for Shen Ziqian, his mother showed not a hint of concern. If you kill him without reason, you will bear the reputation of cruelty and tyranny.
You are worried about my reputation?
Even killing requires justification. He shouldn't die so easily. Shen Ziqian's death penalty is pardoned, but he cannot escape punishment. To frame me, he stole the Shen family's account books, hoarded Shen family property, and behaved despicably, unfit to inherit the Shen family.
I.e., what do you think should be done?
Replace the heir. Shen Zicheng's birth mother was once the Shen family's matriarch. He is more qualified to be the heir than Shen Ziqian.
Shinani, you are no longer our Shen family's young mistress. You have no right to meddle in Shen family affairs. Shut up. We will abide by the young mistress's decision.
In that case, from today onward, Shen Ziqian is the illegitimate son of the Shen family. His living standards are no better than a servant's.
I was so close. So close to finishing off that Shinani. What does the regent even see in that country bumpkin?
Her treasure, of course.
Mother, why won't you help me? Plead with father. That Shin Zicheng. He's just a bastard born of a lowly woman.
His incompetence has dragged me down with him. I've lost my authority over the household. A fool's son is indeed a fool. Ziqian, my son. It's not that I don't care. There's nothing I can do.
As long as Shinani lives,
We'll never have peace. On the 6th of next month,
is the Shin family's annual ancestral worship ceremony.
find a way to eliminate Shinani.
I understand, Mother. On the 6th of next month will be your last day, Shinani. Miss, are you all right? I've been uneasy carrying this key, fearing I might lose it. Seeing you safe, it should be returned. Miss, is there a problem with the key?
No. It's time you return to see your father. Soon. He will announce you as the legitimate heir of the general's manor.
I've heard about today's events. Thank you, Miss, for securing this opportunity. I will not fail your expectations. I take my leave.
How dare they try to deceive me with a fake? The 6th of next month. What a perfect day.
Miss, the carriage is ready. You shine even brighter today than at the ceremony 13 years ago.
Strange, I don't recall seeing you there 13 years ago. I wasn't present.
My status was too lowly to attend such an event. I only heard about it from the servants.
The two young masters look alike and are similar in age. But their characters are worlds apart.
If only young Master Zichen.
Could be more like young Master Zicheng.
Let's go.
I've done as mother instructed. I've marked Shinani's horse's tail. Once the ambush is sprung, the horse will panic. With the sheer cliff right beside her, Shinani, you will perish without a burial place.
Well done. Once Shinani is dead, I will immediately restore your status as the legitimate heir. Come.
Let's go watch the spectacle with your mother. Young mistress, for some reason, my heart has been uneasy all day.
Just a bunch of rabble. Listen.
Trouble. Assassins.
Xiaoyan Jian.
When I heard you were in danger, I thought you.
When I first saw the carriage, I became suspicious. It was far too clumsy. So when Mingru proposed switching carriages with me, I didn't refuse. Therefore, the Prince Regent, who dominates the imperial court, would also shed tears for a woman?
The wind just got in my eyes.
Oh, my poor, unfortunate daughter-in-law.
Rower.
How could you leave before me?
Rower. Find the real culprit. Give Rower justice. It's you. The coachman said it was her who swapped the marked horse with Rower's. That's why Rower was targeted by the assassins. Please, Father, uphold justice for Rower and punish the murderer severely.
I have already uncovered the truth. How dare you falsely accuse her again? Tell me everything you know.
The young master told me to tie a red rope to the young mistress's horse's tail, but the young mistress was jealous and insisted on swapping because the young mistress's horse was better. It was all the young master's doing. You're lying through your teeth.
General Shun, I entrusted the princess consort to your care. Is this how you look after her? If she hadn't mistakenly switched horses, the consequences today would be unthinkable.
Beast! Who gave you the nerve to harm the young mistress? Spare me, Father!
My lord, all the fault is mine. Please don't blame him.
No.
Mother! How could you kill your own son? Ziqian. You. Ziqian.
Congratulations, young mistress. The Prince Regent has come today with the betrothal gifts. Gifts like these fill the entire general's manor.
And the long street outside is also lined with betrothal gifts from him.
Aye. This chest holds 100 taels of gold. This one has shoe brocade and multicolored gauze. Outside, there are also precious jewels of tribute from foreign lands.
Thank you, Prince Regent.
We are about to be married. Who would say thank you to her own husband?
I have unfinished business. The wedding might not go as planned.
You, trying to fool me again?
The murderer who killed me 13 years ago hasn't been found yet. Keeping her in the Shin family might bring great disaster to the Shin family. So,
Your business is my business. No matter what, I'll always wait for you.
all right.
Young mistress, the madam requests your presence in the front hall for a discussion. She specifically said, only you alone should go.
Seems like she's feeling lonely. I'll be right back.
Young mistress, may you be at peace. We were just discussing with the old madam about your marriage to the regent. But the family is short on funds. I heard you have the Shin family's secret key. How about you open the Shin family treasury?
That was left by father for future generations. How could I use it?
Young mistress, how noble. But why are you so nervous? Could it be that you can't open the Shin family treasury? Nonsense. Only the young mistress has the key to the treasury. How could she not open the Shin family treasury? So, she's not the real young mistress at all. Mother, how can you not trust your daughter-in-law?
So this is your plan. I've played along long enough. It's time to end this.
Ha 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 ha. Shin Nanny, you've been acting for so long. Had enough? You're not the real young mistress of the Shin family. Nor do you have the key to the Shin family's secret vault.
What proof do you have?
Proof? This is the proof. The real key to the Shin family treasury is in my hands. Shin Nanny, blame yourself for being foolish. Trusting the wrong person. How could my own son not side with me? How did the young mistress's key end up in your hands? Mother-in-law, you don't know this. The real young mistress died 13 years ago. This was found by my men in the valley where she fell. Mother-in-law. Our whole family has been fooled by this impostor. We absolutely cannot let her off easily. General Ziqian died because of her. She's a curse. General, don't you trust me? Shin Nanny, today. I'll make sure you die with full clarity. General's mother-in-law, wait till I use this key to open the treasury door, and the truth will reveal itself.
Open it! Didn't you say the key in your hand could unlock the treasury?
General, I can't open this door either.
Useless. How could this happen?
What are you laughing at? Is this your doing again?
I'm laughing at your stupidity, of course. Don't you know the key to the Shin family treasury has always been in the Shin household?
You're lying.
Move aside. Father. Your daughter has been unfilial. For years, I haven't come to see you. Today, I beg for your help, Father, to verify my true identity. As long as one member of the Shin family, even just one, kneels devoutly before our ancestors, they'll find the mechanism beneath this table. The key Father gave me was fake, only to protect my safety. But Father, fearing future generations of the Shin family might fall into hardship, left the key here. A parent's love for their child, plans for their long-term future. You truly are heartless and ungrateful.
It's open.
Bless our Shin family, dear ancestor.
The Shin family will prosper for centuries. Ah,
With such wicked-hearted people, the Shin family's legacy won't flourish. It'll only be destroyed overnight.
Dear ancestor, I've offended you greatly before. Back then, we didn't know your identity. My wife only acted for the good of the Shin family, hence the misunderstanding. Please show mercy.
She didn't misunderstand. She knew my identity all along. That's why she conspired with her own son to scheme for the secret key in my possession. Shen Zicheng, if you still refuse to admit your relationship with her, I'll kill her.
No! Don't hurt my mother.
Shut up. Who's your mother, you bastard?
your mother died long ago.
You think I wasn't prepared for you? Letting you steal the key from Mother Shen? I wanted to give you a chance to change. But you're just like your mother. Evil to the core.
How could Zicheng be her son? Madam, you must be mistaken.
The first time I met Shen Zicheng, he snatched the bird's nest from me. Yet he knew to pick out the feathers. Someone from the countryside, who's never seen fine things. How would he know that? The servants hit him, but not too hard. That's when I got suspicious. I gave him a fake treasury key to test him. He actually swapped it with the fake until that day. Then he slipped up. Said he saw me 13 years ago. That's when I knew for sure who he was.
Nonsense. If you were really my son, why would I let him suffer in the countryside? And raise Shen Zicheng with such care?
Ask yourself this. Did you truly raise Shen Zicheng well? You spoiled him rotten, so he'd make a huge mistake. Making way for your real son to take over the Shen family.
But if she kept her real son close, wouldn't that be easier? Why go through all this?
Because she was afraid her crime from 13 years ago, trying to kill me, your aunt, would come to light. It would ruin her son. Then Shen Zicheng got a fever and lost his memory, so she switched him with the look-alike Shen Zicheng.
What are you doing? Stay back.
You're the one who tried to kill me 13 years ago.
You vicious woman. You're the reason the Shin family is in chaos. It's all because of you.
Shin Nanny, you think you've beaten me?
If it weren't for Xiao Yunjian helping you,
You'd be nothing but bones by now. I haven't lost. I could never lose to you.
Shenanny.
Chingier.
Have you lost your mind?
I've schemed for years for you. We were so close.
You could have been the head of the Shin family. Why throw it away?
Mother. My dear lady, you've saved me many times. I can't just stand by and watch you keep making mistakes. Please stop, Mother. Chingier. This wicked woman got exactly what she deserved.
Greetings, my dear lady. Please, my dear lady, take charge of the household.
May the General's mansion enjoy a century of peace and endless blessings.
A century of peace and endless blessings.
Why does this woman's aura feel so similar to Ai's?
Am I supposed to remember every single person I've ever saved?
Your business is my business, no matter what. I'll always be waiting for you. AE, you protect the Shun family, and I'll protect you.